Hey people, Intred here, 53 Faction War. This is Calderis Refinery and Eldar versus the Chaos Space Marines. For the blue Eldar team, Akolit is a Warlock, a melee spellcaster that leaps into combat with some powerful disruption and support alongside the mighty Tenso as a Warp Spider Exarch, a teleporting hero fighting in ranged combat by default, great for capping and harassing, some powerful control. The same Han elite scheme, I think. Yes, with the fuzz. And rounding off the team, Vlirazer as a Farseer support hero fighting in melee with some powerful buffs and control. This is the Oathway DLC. For the Red Chaos fellas, Orconero as a Chaos Lord, a durable and destructive hero walking through objects, cannot be suppressed with powerful offense and disruption. Fighting in melee, we got some World Eaters elite scheme here. He's now leaving the area. Alongside good old Floid with a Plague Champion, starts off with a damage over time bolt gun, can get to melee weapons, debilitates enemies and supports allies, can repair your stuff too. Death Guard elite scheme here, helping out on the, this is the west side. Let's just see how this goes here. Banshees in a bit of bother top of your screen, being swarmed by heretics and they are taken out. Those were Vlirazer's Howling Banshees. Nice assist from Floid. Rounding off the teams is Dave as a Chaos Sorcerer, offensive and disruptive hero with powerful battlefield manipulation and control, and this is the Black Legion elite scheme. Looks like he's pushed up the east side there, and Akolit is in base for now. Got some Banshees, got some Guardians. Howling Banshees been replaced by Vlirazer, so we're back to one for each player. Here's Tenso's running away. Can the Chaos fellas push up onto the power here? Maybe. Plague Champion can't really move very fast though. Maybe the CSM can help him out. We got Shuriken Cannon on the way, Rangers on the way. Kicking off towards the east side, is it? Warlock pushing back, gets a good special. They're now leaping onto the Sorcerer, the Banshees. Some power melee kicks. Use your swords, ladies. Come on now. Looks like he's alright. 2-to-1 cap for the Eldar fellas, hitting back here. More Rangers on the way for Akolit. They can help spot the Sorcerer's infiltrating shenanigans. Banshee's doing well. Might be worth getting the channeling runes to help him out in these fights here. All the way into base they pushed. Look at this. Grabs the contested power and the wreck point back. But Chaos Heretics grabbed the mid for Floid. Plague Champion helping out still on the west side, backing away from the Shuriken. Has some more heretics somewhere. Oh, they're running back to base. There's that Nurgle Worship providing some health regen to Floyd's units. Only Floyd's units though. Chaos Worship is very, very selfish like that. Rangers with a kinetic pulse, setting up some shootiness. Shuriken maybe should have been a bit further forward there. I guess he's just being careful. Chaos Lord throws up the Dark Halo. Tries to use it. Oh, tries to use it to get to the Shuriken. But the heavy gauge filament says otherwise. Nicely timed by the Tenso, made him commit to the push there. 470-461. Heretics have an aspiring champion now for Dave. Double CSM, no Eternal War. But we do have Sword of Flame into Vestments of the Warp. Can very quickly get onto the Rangers with that and do some good damage. Just avoid the Banshees altogether maybe. These guys in a bad spot all of a sudden. Kinetic Pulse setting up a Banshee push, but they are damaged. And they may be wiped. Yes, they turned that around really well. With Heretics collapsing in and the CSM not panic retreating there. They got up and fought back. Chaos Space Marines will put up a good fight against most units really. 456-461 on the power now is Dave. Raptors for Orconero. There's some Eternal War for both of the Chaos Space Marines that will buff their damage by 20%. Didn't even drop a model there actually. Meanwhile, Warp Spider Exarch shot down in the mid. Floyd may be going for the VP. Looks like he wants to fight instead, which is generally how you want to do things. Fight first, cap later. These Banshees I think have died on them, but they're in a bad spot. Have they been left in there too long? I think they have 8 hit points. They made it out. Is Floyd going to shoot them? Floyd did not shoot them. They made it out. 452 to 460. Very close on VPs. Banshees have had a rough time so far. But we still have two squads in play. What is this? That is the Sorcerer all the way in the Eldar base using vestments of the Warp and stuff. VP's decap, double for the Chaos fellas here. Was that a Breath of Noggle? It was. Grenade. Plague Champion isn't too bothered. He did try to dodge it though. Poor fella can't move that fast. Was that crack shot on the Warp Spider? Looked like it. Also has improved targeters here. So he's pumping out a good amount of damage actually. Especially for something that can teleport around. 410 to 460. Raptors going after him. But they're getting shurikened at the moment. Meanwhile, Farseer comes in at a bit of an angle. Spirit Stone's heal, helping out the Banshees. Level 2 Farseer here. Raptors are okay. Guide on the Banshees too. Farseer knocks around the Plague Champion. He's also getting heavy gauged. Doesn't seem too bothered about it so far, but he might need to. Goes down. Plague Champion goes down. The Tenso judged that really well. Warp Spider gets away okay. 371 to 460. Chaos Lord smacks the Farseer around, but he's going to have to leave soon, I think. Oh, throws up the shield. Maybe not. Can stay here a bit longer. Try to prevent them from capping and making map progress. He's off the field now, though. 363, 460. This is the Warlock down on the natural VP. Kind of being VP camped now by Dave. Might need an assist from the Tenso. Power bashed. Generators being rebuilt. Farseer trying to decap the VP here. Coming to res, there's the Tenso. Does get the decap and makes it away. Plague Champion level 2. Lost the indicator for him. Was repurchased, I think. Some doom bolting action. So what can the Tenso bring? Brings the Guardians in from an angle, which could backfire if they have to retreat, although they're probably going to retreat back around this way, right? Maybe? No, they retreated that way. That could have been really bad. It is really bad for those Guardians. Another Doom Blast going in. Doom Bolt, sorry. Revive is in, though. There's the heavy gauge. Okay, he has to teleport out. Oh, he's being chased? Oh, that's the Rangers. I thought the Sorcerer was chasing the Warp Spider there. Melee, melee, melee. Almost gets the Rangers. Oh, maybe does. Yep. The Warp does it. Retreating units take 30% more damage from melee, so it's often a good idea to switch your stance to melee to try and finish things off, especially with something like Chaos Space Marines, which have good melee damage. Ouch. Big ouch on that grenade. Eldar looking a little bit depleted here. Can they bounce back in tier 2? Warp Spider's on the way for the Tenso. Oh, we got double Raptors from Orconero. I didn't even notice that. Awesome. Oh, do we? Oh, it might just be that the roster's bugged a bit. Can't seem to select the other ones. Double cap here for the Chaos fellas. Can they just stamp their foot on tier 2 now? Level 3 Warp Spider Exarch. Chewing through the Heretics pretty effectively with Ranger support. Triple cap for Chaos, though. Is still in. Warlock barely makes it out. Akolit with a Wraith Lord on the way. And that's going to be a massive, massive help. Dave has plenty of resources to counter it. But it should allow Akolit to break out at least. Needs to follow it up quickly, I think, with something. Maybe an Autarch to jump on any anti-vehicle squad that comes in. Blood Crusher on the field for Floid. There's the Haywire. Don't think they have anything to finish it, though. Switches targets to infantry because of that. There's some Noble worship. I hear Banshees war shouting. Is it you guys? I think it's you guys. They're going to get the Chaos Lord. Spirit Stone's helping out there, but that was a big demonic strength hit on the Exarch and her spear there. But they get away. Oh, but the Exarch doesn't. Still the triple cap is in. Farseer fighting a little heart out on these Raptors here. Guide has already been used on the Banshees. I think Falcon's in play. Infantry transport support the vehicle for the Eldar. Good damage to all targets though, which is why it's a bit more expensive than the other transports. Can actually damage vehicles, this thing. Raptors having a look at it. They do have that heavy melee weapon, but they decide not to engage and back away. Banshee's on the prowl. These are the Tensos. Just got their Exarch in. Aspect of strength means she gets the fancy spear. And look at that. Akolit able to push out a base. Gets the VP back 2-1 now for the Eldar. Dave responds with Plague Marines with a snaring missile launcher. No sign of an Autarch or anything. Not sure how much it is to call the Autarch in, actually. That must be enough. 162 to 442. Sorcerer gets infiltrated. Thinks about decapping. Oh, we have the Witchblade of Kernus here. Nasty power melee weapon. That's a big investment, though. Might have been better to get another unit up instead of that. We'll see how it goes. Fire Dragons are up for the Tenso. And that Falcon is leading the line. What can they do about it? They've got some Mark of Khorne guys. No, those aren't Mark of Khorne guys. They've just got Khorne worship. The Blood Crusher can get on it, maybe. The Raptors can maybe get on it. And we do have an autocannon on the Havocs. Really powerful weapon against all targets. It's crazy how good that autocannon is. Oh, we got a las cannon back here too. Eats a grenade. Preemptive grenade strike. There's the haywire on the Blood Crusher. Blood Crusher going to go down and does. Falcon might want to start backing up here. Because the las cannon didn't quite. Taking way too many shots from the las cannon. But I think has made it out. And those Raptors got pounced on and they got messed up there. Chaos Lord, you okay, bud? I think he's alright. What's happening is his Dark Halo's eating all of his energy, so he doesn't have enough to use Kill the Weak. When it comes to it. What is this? It's the Wraith Lord. Oh, we did have an Autarch, look. Dropped in by Akolit. And she dies. Sometimes happens to the poor Autarch. Jumps in, gets very excited, jumps around a bit, and then dies. Warlock's also down. Might need another assist here from the Tenso. Big risk from Akolit not turning this Wraith Lord around when there's Plague Marines right there. Needs to target them, surely. There we go. Needs a grenade or two, maybe. There's a grenade. Beautifully done by Akolit. Predicted the retreat perfectly. This is still really dangerous. Plague Marines are trying to move and shoot. Wraith Lord's trying to keep them tied up. Getting some good hits in there, trying to repair as well. Sorcerer gets a special attack that misses. Down goes one Plague Marine. But they will keep the heavy weapon, their missile launcher on any surviving model. Oh, special attack misses. Is that enough room to shoot? They're going for it. And that was enough room to shoot. Kills another one. I think you've got to fully commit the Wraith Lord here to the base hit. Don't think he can stop. Another shot. Ouch. Maybe some Tzeentch worship. Doesn't need to. Wraith Lord is going to go down. Akolit having a rough time on that side. Meanwhile, it's a Chaos Dreadnought for the Floid. It's got the VP back there, they have. Falcon still in play. The Tenso still got Fire Dragon and Warp Spiders. A nasty combo, potentially. Haywire into Fire Dragons, and also with the Banshee Exarch there. 158, 328. Level 5 Warp Spider Exarch, level 2 Warlock, level 5 Farseer has the Gravity Blade. Maybe that was purchased because of the Raptors. Not really a great target for it at the moment. I mean, she can sprint into the backlines and use it, I suppose. Maybe use it to shut down the Plague Marines by floating them in the air. Single cap for the Chaos Fellows. They're trying to get the mid. And they're trying to get the Eldar's natural too. Grenade misses. Where is the Tenso? He's trying to contest the mid at the moment. But yeah, he needs to help the other side, I think. He's committing to this push instead, I think. Yeah, everything's here. It's a big push. Floid rotates mid a bit. Now has the Plague Fist in play. Got a Plague Champion and Armor of Pestilence. Rear armor shown by the Falcon. Dreadnought's going after it. Looks excited. He's got his autocannon. Turns to shoot something else. Big mob of Eldar stuff doing some good work. There's Touch of Nurgle. The Heretics getting really... Yeah, they got messed around. They got special attacked, I think. Triple cap for Chaos. The Tenso's on this VP. But should he have gone to help Akolit on the natural there? They're going to get the Dreadnought as well, I think. Double Banshees chasing it there. Down it goes. Falcon's got the shield up now in tier 3. Makes it very tough. And there's a Seer Council for Vlirazer. Squad of Warlocks that leap on you with power melee Witchblades. They also provide a damage resistance aura around them. You see it affecting those Banshees there. They are also affected by it. So that's going to be a nasty melee squad running at you. A melee team. Double Banshees and the Seer Council. Supported by a Farseer maybe too. Warp Spider's getting messed up. They got the decap though. Here's the assist from the Tenso. 47 to 328. 1-to-1 cap. Eldar have a hell of a lot of work to do. The Tenso may need to split forces. Akolit is in tier 3 though. Hasn't got stuck in tier 2 at least. Banshees on retreat path. Do you really want to kill those Plague Marines though? They're going to explode. Oh, Sorcerer went down. Those Seer Council are so dangerous. Here comes a Seer Council from Akolit as well. And that's really good against Dave's army. Dave could get the Robes of Torment, of course, to shut that down quite nicely. And he is level 7, that fella. So he's got plenty of energy to use. I mean, when he's alive, that is. Where's the revive? Looks like Floid is maybe heading that way. Webway setting up in the mid. Eldar trying to dig in on the middle here. Fire Prism for Vlirazer. The Tenso... might be saving for an Avatar. To have Avatar buffs alongside the Seer Council buffs is huge. It's Avatar buffs, damage resistance, and damage output, I think. And gives you suppression immunities. An amazing support unit, the Avatar. Isn't always seen as such, because he's got a sword the length of a tank. But it gives you awesome support. Sorcerer is going to get revived. Eldar being quick to snuff out any incursion in the mid. They're going to need to be very careful on 47 VPs. What is this little push here? Hit some Chaos Terminators. They're not going to achieve too much though. Guide thrown on the Seer Council. Maybe thrown a little bit early there. Wait until something's in combat, I think, if it's a melee squad. There's the Gravity Blade. Good damage on the Terminators. Can they get away? There's the teleport. Banshee's yelling at the Heretics. It looks like Blood Sacrifice went in there. And there's that Fire Prism. Banshees may need to leave this fight. And they do oh, they get into the Falcon, okay. Seer Council still going. Ripping through these Terminators, but can they finish them off? I think maybe they can, you know. There's one remaining. Base turrets cannot kick in time. What an awesome push from Vlirazer. Did not give up and got it done. Banshees, are they alive? They are. They're inside the Falcon still, I think. 47, 248. Orconero calls out the 2. That killed his Terminators. I think it was mostly Vlirazer, though. Maybe there were Fire Dragons in there, too, somewhere. Cloud of Flies from the Great Unclean One of Dave. Infecting that Seer Council, who in turn infect the Guardians there. And now they flee. What did I just hear? Was that a time field? No. Oh, maybe there's a Psychic Storm going on somewhere. 47, 221. It's a single cap. There's a levitation field. Banshees are yelling somewhere. Chucks those eyes off the cap. Well played, Vlirazer. Not sure where the Seer Count... Oh, they've went back to base, look. The Tenso's Banshees on the prowl now. Eldar are fighting their hearts out. Fire Prism up for the Tenso now. Great Unclean One. Foul snares the Warlock. I don't know why he knocked over twice there. Seer Council will do a lot of damage to a Great Unclean One. They'll take a lot of damage, but they will deal huge amounts of it. Cloud of Flies. Dave is probably ready just to warp this guy out here. Doesn't want to leave it too late. There it is. There's the warp. Teleports the unit back to the sorcerer's body, wherever it is, and whatever condition it's in. It's barely conscious and he's able to do that. Good old sorcerer. Chaos Predator of Orconero may prompt this Seer Council to get their heavy melee spears out. Fire Prism thought about going in there and then saw this autocannon roaring away. Look at the Eldar go. Farseer's on their natural VP, the Chaos fellas now. They might be able to get a triple cap here. Chaos Pred for Dave. Akolit's next purchase, I think, really vital here. What do you go for? Do you try and get a Wraith Guard going to mess up the double CSM? They've got Mark of Tzeentch double CSM there. Maybe. Autocannon dealing some pain. Eldar seem to be everywhere all at once. Level 3 Warlock with Providence and the Valtru's Wing. And throw that onto that Seer Council there. There it is. Enhance. +2 speed and 25% more damage. Chopping up the Sorcerer. Oh, and those CSM as well. Here comes a great and clean one though. And they have to flee. Push them back a bit though. Looks like Dave is maybe going to try and threaten this VP now. Look at the double cap. 47 to 69. Oh, Fire Prism's gone down. Marco Tzeentch Pred messed it up. Haywire, and now the Banshees are on it. Grenade Barrage. These guys need to repair as well. Okay, they don't. The Banshees run. It's 2-to-1 cap. 47 to 50. 1-to-1 now. Chaos Predator goes down. That was Orconero's. We got another Seer Council coming, another Warp Spider Sword coming. I was cancelled by Akolit. Chaos fellas swarming the mid though. And looks like they are going to take it, and they are going to get... Oh, they might get a triple cap here. They might get a triple cap here, and that might be perfectly timed. This is being decapped though. Double into a single. Can the Farseer finish the cap? She's got support. I think she can. Plague Champion shows up. Level 4. Uses the Pestilence Strike a little bit early. They didn't actually stun anything. They should have just stayed in there. They would have got 90% damage resistance in the Pestilence Strike. There's the cap. 3250, 1-to-1. Oh, this thing got nuked, look. The Tenso trying to help out. Eldritch Storm thrown in. Makes things back up. Doesn't do much damage. Avatar of Cain on the way for Vlirazer. Banshees just throwing their bodies in there. They have to try. I think a Seer Council wiped there. I think that was the Tenso Seer Council. Banshees. They got away. The Seer Council of Akolit came through the back. Did I just hear another Eldritch? I did. On the VP. 2450. Absolutely frantic ending. Another Eldritch. Brian Kim has taken on all comers here. Does not care about your storm. So you're going to revive there, Mr. Tenso? Maybe? He's trying. There we go. Revive is happening. Warp Spiders get doom bolted. Akolit is now getting a Guardian weapon team on the field. GG says the Tenso. There's the 2-to-1 for Chaos. They put up a hell of a fight. But they have collapsed a bit right at the end here. But what a go they gave it. It's not over yet. Providence to get the decap, maybe. Well, it's going to be close. Stops it on one VP. And the Eldar are not giving up yet. Awesome stuff. The Warlock did go down though. So the Council just running into the back line, try and push things back a bit. Warp Spider Exarch gets another revive. Guardians are on the cap there. Banshees are not going to get away from that, I don't think. More Chaos Terminators this time for Orconero. A nuke from Dave. Can the Terminators just tough out this cap here? Maybe. But there's more Terminators coming in. Where's the Wailing Doom? There it is. Oh, phase shift. Stops them capping. But the Warp Spider himself goes down. Is that an Eldritch? What was that? Oh, maybe it was a Psychic Storm. No, she's back there. Looked like an Eldar marker in the mid there. Maybe it was just the Wrath of Cain. Avatar's in a bit of trouble. AY is pretty good. Oh, look at this. We got the sync kill. Awesome. And that was it at the end. The Chaos fellas take it. What a game. I cannot actually re-enable the UI, I'm afraid, to look at these heroes at the end. But, they all did brilliantly, I think. Warp Spider tried to phase shift at the end. Seer Council were coming out the gate to try and help. Look. Some dead stuff on this VP. Seer Council coming out of there. Awesome stuff. Thank you for watching. Big thanks to these players for playing us a faction war. The Tenso for sending it in. And I'll see you guys next time.